number 5. The altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides. Fine. Very easy question. Nice and interesting also. Let's try to understand this question through the figure first. Okay. I am going to clarify you what is altitude, what is hypotenuse and base according to the given question. So first of all, you need to draw one right angle triangle for your better understanding. Dear student, we know that altitude is a perpendicular line which forms 90-degree angle to the other side. Okay. So which one will be the altitude? If I consider this is triangle ABC, then in that please remember this AB will be a altitude. This AB is called altitude and BC is a base. Fine. BC is a base, AB is a altitude, and this AC is a hypotenuse. Okay. Now we are given that altitude of a right angle triangle. It means AB. What they are saying about that? AB is the the value of AB is 7 centimeter less than its base. But we do not know the base. That's why in the beginning only let's consider the base is x centimeter. Okay. So in the beginning step we need to mention let the base of a triangle ABC, as we are considering triangle ABC here. So let the base of a triangle ABC be x unit, centimeter. It is given in centimeter. So what is base? BC is the base, so that is x centimeter. Clear? Now let's come to the first line. We are given that about altitude. Altitude means AB. So we need to write altitude. As I told you, altitude is a perpendicular line to the other side. So altitude, that is AB. Now what is the value? It is 7 centimeter less than the base. 7 centimeter less than the base. It means x minus 7 centimeter. Here. Beside this, we are given hypotenuse of the triangle is 13 centimeter. So this will become 13 centimeter. Let me note down same thing in the figure also. This hypotenuse 13 centimeter and this is x minus 7. So here I am mentioning x minus 7 centimeter. Now as it is right angle triangle, so we need to recall Pythagoras theorem, right? So first of all, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. As we know, this is a right angle triangle. So we need to recall which theorem? Apply. Let's apply Pythagoras theorem here. It is very important that we need to use that here, Pythagoras theorem. Now according to Pythagoras theorem, we know that AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. The application of Pythagoras theorem is useful here in solving this type of question also, so you can understand it's a value. Now what is AC? AC is 13, so let me insert the value here. AB is x minus 7, this is whole square of this, and what is BC? BC is x. Now what is the square of 13? 13 into 13, 169. Now what to do with this? X minus 7 whole square. How to simplify? Here dear student, we need to apply the second identity. That is A minus B whole square wala identity. So we need to mention here A square minus 2AB plus B square. This I am mentioning in a small. A square minus 2AB plus B square plus. Beside this plus, this x square is additional, so I am writing here x square. So according to the identity, A is x, first term is x. This is x. Of course, this is 7 and this is 7. Nothing I have done. Once again, I am explaining here. In this, I have applied the second identity, as we know, a minus b whole square. So, a square minus 2ab plus b square. If I compare, then a will be x and b will be 7. And this x square is already there. Okay. Now, let's simplify this. So here final this we got. Let's simplify it here. Therefore 169 is already here. X square minus 7 to the 14 into x. Let's multiply this term. So it will be minus 14x plus 7 square, dear students. 7 square is 7 into 7, that is 49. And this plus x square is already there. Now let's simplify carefully. 169 is already here. Now x square plus x square. Same sign, same term, similar term, like terms, 2x square. Minus 14x and plus 49. Now what I am going to do, I am bringing all the terms to the same side. Means this 169 I am bringing to right side. So it will become minus. So mine will have 2x square minus 14x plus 49, and this 169 I am bringing to right side, so it is minus 169 equal to 0. So we need to simplify these two constant term. Okay, so what do we have the simplification of this? This is 2x square minus 14x. If I subtract this from this, so I should have here minus 120. If I subtract, I will get the answer is in minus 120 to 0. Now what I am going to do, I can see 2 is a common factor in all these three terms. So 2, if I divide each and every term with 2, then I need to write here x square, 7 to the 14, and half of 120 is 60. So my final equation will become x square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. Once again I am explaining. X square minus 7x minus 60 equal to 0. Now let's split this 60 such a way so that we should have the middle term 7. So the factors of 60 are 12 5 ja. 12 5 ja 60, and if I subtract minus 12 plus 5, so I should have minus 7. So the x square minus 12x plus 5x minus 60 equal to 0. This is the required, according to that required. This I am keeping separate. Now first two term I am taking something common. You can see from x square minus 12x, what should be common? We can write x common from first two terms. So what do we have here? X minus 12. From these two terms, 5 is common. So again x minus 12, which is equal to 0. So the two terms which I am getting, two factors which I am gaining are x minus 12 and x plus 5 equal to 0. Fine. Now let's simplify and try to get the final roots of this equation, and then according to the question we need to find the solution. So dear student, x minus 12 equal to 0 and x plus 5 equal to 0. Therefore x equal to, this minus 12 will move to that side, plus 12. And what about this x? X will be minus 5. Now dear student, there isn't any possibility for this option. Reason behind that, because x we have considered as a base. Base is one type of, is a side. Base is a side of a triangle, so it can't be negative. So we need to mention not possible here. Okay, for negative number, it's not possible. Because the side of a triangle, you can mention reason behind that. Side of a triangle side of a triangle can't be negative, right? Side of a triangle can't be negative. This is a reason for your better understanding I have mentioned here. So finally, x equal to 12. Okay, x equal to 12 means that is the length. Okay, what is that is the length of a side means base. What we have considered base BC. BC equal to x, that is 12 centimeter. The altitude, the another side is altitude AB. As we know that AB is x minus 7. That is 12 minus 7. So it will be 5 centimeter. So these are the two sides except the hypotenuse. These are the, because hypotenuse is already given. So in finally we need to mention base will be base two sides, because in the question they have asked to find the other two sides. So the two sides are, therefore the two sides are, which are they? 12 centimeter and 5 centimeter. This is the complete solution according to the given question. Got it? Understanding? So dear student, question number 6 we are given is, a cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery article in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article, that is in rupees, was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. This is the question. So first of all, dear student, here we are not given the number of articles produced in a day. Because if we talk about the cost, then first we required how many articles are produced in a day, which we are not given. So let's begin our solution with that. Please note down the first. Let the number of articles, let the number of articles produced in a day. Number of articles produced in a day that we are considering as X. Means number of articles, how many articles they are producing, that we are considering as X. Okay. Now, cost of production for each article, how we will consider? So we will start cost of production. Cost of production for each article, that we need to find. Cost of production for each article, that is in the rupees we need to mention. We know that here in the question we are given, that is the double, twice the number of article. What is the number of article? That is X. Twice the number of article is 2X. Agree? Here we are given, let me clarify you what we are given in this statement. 3 more than twice the number of article. Twice the number of article is 2X and 3 more than that. This is the cost of an article. Here, now total cost of production we are given. The third we are given total cost of production. What we are given in the question according to that? That is rupees 90, right? So let's make an equation. As we know that here the total number of articles, when it is multiplied by the amount of each article, total number of articles multiply with the amount of each article, then that is giving the result 90 rupees for the cost of the production, that is 90 rupees. This is the first I am explaining again, number of articles X. Agree? This is X number of article, and here is the equation we are given. Okay, and this we are gaining the cost of each article. when the number of article it's multiplied with its cost, then we have to pay 90 rupees. So let's simplify now. X into 2x, 2x square, 3 into x, 3x, and let me bring this 90 to this side, so it is minus 90. This is a real equation. Let's try to find its factors. So this is a final equation, that is quadratic equation with us. After simplification is 2x square plus 3x minus 90 equal to 0. So first of all we need to multiply 2 with 90. What is 2 into 90? That is 180. Okay, but if I do not want to multiply, then let it be as it is. Let me have the factors of 90. 90 are 10 9 are 90, right? Some more factors. Let's have 2 is there. 10 can be written as 2 5 and 9 can be written as 3 3 So finally the factors of 180 are 2 into 2 into 5 into 3 into 3. Now let me try to set them such a way so that their difference should be 3. This we need to get, okay? Difference should be 3. So in such a way I am arranging them this way. 2 2 4, 4 3 12. Agree? This is 12 and 2 3 15. So I need to have the factors of these are 12 and 15 because the difference should be 3. So big number sign should be plus and this will be minus. Plus 15 minus 12 gives the result plus 3. This is I am explaining how we need to arrange them. So finally I should say 2x square minus 12x plus 15x minus 90 equal to 0. Therefore, from first two term 2x is common. So x minus 6. From these two term 15 is common. So x minus 6. 15 6 90. So two factors are x minus 6 and 2x plus 15, that is equal to 0. Now let's compare x minus 6 equal to 0 or 2x plus 15 equal to 0. So finally we should have here x equal to 6 or here if I make a subject to x, then this 15 will move to that side, minus 15 divide by 2. So these two are the results. They are the factors of this given quadratic equation. Now let's try to justify according to the question which one is correct. So dear student, out of these two result, x equal to minus 15 by 2 not possible. You know very well why it is not possible, because what is x we have considered? X is a number of article and it can't be negative. So we need to mention in bracket number of articles can't be negative. Number of articles can't be negative. Got it? So finally I should say x equal to 6. So number of articles 6. So what is they are asking number of articles also and cost of each article. So we need to mention number of articles, that is equal to 6. Now cost of each article, let's find cost of each article. We already have that, we have mentioned, that is 2x plus 3, right? 2x plus 3 rupees. This is amount, so it is in rupees. So let me substitute the value of x here. So 2 into 6 plus 3. So dear student, here 2 into 6 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So I need to say that is rupees 15. So final answer, two answers which are asked to us are number of articles, that is 6, and cost of each article, that is rupees 15, according to the given question. I hope you understood the solution. Got it? Here is the completion of exercise 4.2, which is quite easy. Thank you.